So let me start by first going into the explanation of what the tantric science of Tantra Hatha Yoga and Tantra Yoga is really about. Now, this is an ancient science that came about as a result of the evolution of mass consciousness of the humanity on our planet. Long ago, there was a system from India called the Vedas, or the teachings of the Vedas. And this, without going into too much detail about the Vedas, a quick understanding is that they really focused on spiritual evolution as a path out of the body and into divine consciousness. Tantra came along later in our evolutionary path as humans as the path of incorporating the body into our spiritual practices, our spiritual awakening. Tantra says that everything exists in this manifest reality is a creation of the one single divine consciousness, including our bodies, including our emotions, our minds. There's nothing that is not divine, and everything, every mountain, every tree, every planet, all of it is part of this incredible consciousness that is ever present yet immanent and transcendent. So this is the science of expanding our individual consciousness to perceive that we are actually one with this universal consciousness. And there is many, we could say, teachings that come from the tantras. And the tantras are really scriptures, ancient texts that talk about this science. Tantra itself means to expand. It also is symbolically meaning the loom, and the loom is the machine that helps to weave strings together to create fabric or cloth. And the symbolism means that each string is connected and touching every other string in this universe. So when we talk about Tantra, it's not just about sex. And that's the big misconception that I hear all the time in the modern day. Tantra is the science of using the body, the energy, the emotions, the mind, the breath, visualization, meditation, sound, mantra, and anything that has to do with energy. Tantra says that everything in this universe is made of energy, and modern physics is expressing the same understanding. Everything is made of energy, including our body. Every cell has a plus and a minus charge, and everything in this universe has an energy that has a polarity, meaning a plus and a minus. But Tantra talks about it as the Shiva and the Shakti. The Shiva being the masculine consciousness, and Shakti being that feminine energy of creation. And these two things combined create everything that we experience. Now, when we get to the highest level of consciousness, we actually experience the union of energy and consciousness. But because our mind at this level of consciousness is actually limited in a way that it perceives everything in duality. We know high because we know low. We know night because we know day. It's the contrast between these two polar opposites. And that's the same thing that comes out of many esoteric teachings from around the world. Same as in, let's say, the yin and yang of Chinese philosophy and Taoism. Everything is made of energy. So Tantra says, let's use this energy and bring it into balance, a perfect balance within ourselves, our body, our energy, our emotions, and our mind.